with eBike Hub. I'm here with James at the Aventon tent here at Sea Otter Classic in Monterey, California, and we wanted to go over the new Ramblas with their new limited colorway, which is called the Aurora. James, tell us a little bit about what inspired Aventon to create the Ramblas, because before this bike, if I'm not correct, all the other e-bikes in your line are a hub drive motor, and now we've gone to a mid-drive.
Yeah, so Aventon has kind of done iterative changes as we've released new models, right? We did hub drive with cadence sensors, then we went hub drive with torque sensors for that more natural feeling. We wanted to get into more of a performance line and serve a customer that didn't have to spend crazy amounts of money and still get a very high quality bike. And you have to go mid-drive with that, right? And so we went for a mid-drive, and this is our own mid-drive system. So we partnered with a company called Gaboa, and shared some resources, and borrowed engineers from each other and some manufacturing prowess, and developed this motor system. So this is one of the only e-bikes out there that has a complete system all together. So motor system, software, display, battery system, that's all made by us. And works very, very well together.
So now one of the advantages of that, is it the ability that you have to like change specific settings for like you as an individual rider? Tell me a little bit about what the advantages are in developing it all together.
For sure. So that integration, right, is a huge advantage. We can control the quality process really well, but also when we went to go make the software, we didn't have to say, hey, these are the things we want, these are the things we want to try and do. We just said, these are the requirements, right? And so with the release of the mid-drive, we have a new portion of our app where you can actually adjust way more settings within the motor. How much assist you want, how much power you want, and at what points they kick in, as well as some other goodies that are coming down the line here in the next few months. So.
Okay, I like that little teaser for us. So the first Ramblas that came out, which wasn't too long ago, has a beautiful color that's kind of this green that kind of fades into more of a silver grayish color towards the rear end of the bike. And as you're seeing on the stand, it's in the shade, but it's a beautiful purple, like kind of ombre into like a black. And that color kind of changes a little bit with the sun. It's just gorgeous. Every single bike seems to have its own unique kind of character as well, because they're all individually painted, correct?
They're all individually painted. This color was made by us, by our wonderful engineer, Aurora. And she came up with both of these colors and had a lot of design, a lot of inspiration from different things. And that's why you get the Borealis and Aurora. So the Aurora Borealis is a big inspiration for both of these colorways. And no expense was spared in the paint, I guess you could say, because that kind of caused us to have to paint these things individually.
Gotcha. Well, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I'm so glad that you guys did that. There's a couple other mid-drive e-bikes in this space in a similar price point. What do you think makes this better or different, or makes it stand out from anything else in the e-bike category here?
Yeah, so that's a very common question, because a lot of Aventons have always been compared as far as price point to other e-bike brands. When you start to get really close to these bikes, right, you start to line them up next to each other, you start noticing the differences. Differences in quality and craftsmanship, difference in spec of the components, and then even things you can't see, you start to like dig in a little bit deeper, like say the battery, right? Some of these bikes in the same price point are little cheaper cells, right? We're using Samsung LG cells. And so it's all in the details there. So even though the price point's there, it's actually a much different quality bicycle.
And clearly just the fact that all the components were made together, that's one of the differentiators as well, right?
Yeah. So also have to caveat, this is a concept bike as far as the parts and accessories on here. So the colorway will still come with the same as the green parts kit. So SRAM NX, DB8 brakes, the coil fork for the e-bikes specific, and then a KS dropper post.
You're telling me I don't get this lyrics?
Unfortunately, you're not going to get a Lyric Ultimate out of the box, but hey,
But maybe we can spec it out that way.
go visit the shop, and they'll get you sorted out with a better fork and drivetrain. So
Awesome. Well, thank you, James. We've got some coming into our shop shortly. We just got to get our first time on the dirt with them today, and we were blown away. I mean, I haven't ridden my mountain bike in probably 12 months, and so I was amazed at how easy it was to just climb up a hill, and there was no spinning out. It was it just made me feel like a champion, and that's what you want to feel.
yeah, thanks so much.